I started this whole with my childhood friend that I went to school with, my man Digger. And when we started doing all this together, because he was the one really doing music more than all of us, to be honest with you. I just knew everybody. Digger is a did mad beats. He used to beatbox, knew graffiti, break dancing, electric boogie. He was a straight b-boy, but he didn't come out a lot. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He used to be in the house focusing on his craft. Like when be like how know everybody, and I ain't talking about Digger, I'm talking about in general, right? I'm really the dot connector on how everybody knows everybody. Jewels don't know Jim. Jim don't know Jewels. Jewels don't know Duke the God. Duke the God don't know Mace. Mace came uptown and met Big L. Blood don't know motherfucking McGruff. I knew everybody. So when people be trying to X me out, not talking about Digger, just people know, y'all don't know each other without me.
People can try to rewrite the story, but you don't erase the person who built the blueprint in the first place. Cameron is finally breaking his silence on Dipset. The money, the legacy, and the feeling that his name is getting pushed out of the very empire he helped create. In this breakdown, we're getting into how Cameron is speaking on being the dot connector behind one of the most influential hip-hop groups of the 2000s while everybody else tries to rewrite history. Cam's talking about business, ownership, and influence. Not just rap records behind the multi-million-dollar machine that came from linking the right people at the right time. From Harlem street energy to record deals, streams, and brand power. Cameron is reminding everybody how deep his role really went in Dipset. Now I'm about to let y'all hear this for yourselves. But before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Being that we went through the whole Hispanic, everybody judging the Hispanic Super Bowl and everything, which I didn't have a problem with, it's whatever. I don't even want to say anything. But OG Pop Garcia asks, did you ever think of doing Dipset Latino, or because you had Dipset in London or whatever? It's a two-part question, and why you never participated in the reggaeton, because he knows that Dame and Nori was doing that or whatever. Like, so it's a two-part question.
And what's the first part? Can you repeat it one more time?
The first part, did you ever think about doing Dipset Latino?
Man, we couldn't get the black Dipset together, man.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
We try to get the black one together before we go out to Latino and all that, man. Just get the one together. That shit never fully did what it was supposed to do. So, of course, I would have wanted to branch out and do other music at the time. But I think the one thing, to be totally honest with you, and this is a real thing, right? And I don't really talk about him that much. Period. Not for no reason or whatever, but I started this whole shit with my childhood friend that I went to school with, my man Digger. And when we started doing all this shit together, because he was the one really doing music more than all of us, to be honest with you. I just knew everybody. Digger is a did mad beats. He used to beatbox, knew graffiti, break dancing, electric boogie. He was a straight b-boy, but he didn't come out a lot. And I don't mean that in a bad way. He used to be in the house focusing on his craft. Like when be like how know everybody, and I ain't talking about Digger, I'm talking about in general, right? I'm really the dot connector on how everybody knows everybody. Jewels don't know Jim. Jim don't know Jewels. Jewels don't know Duke the God. Duke the God don't know Mace. Mace came uptown and met Big L. Blood don't know motherfucking McGruff. I knew everybody. So when people be trying to X me out, not talking about Digger, just people know, y'all don't know each other without me. You know what I'm saying? Whether I get along with don't get along with, what I don't be trying to do is rewrite history. Whether I fuck with you or don't fuck with you, I don't be trying to discredit how shit happened. And that's what a lot of niggas try to do, to rewrite history. But everybody knows everybody from me. Nobody knows each other. Where you met Jewels at, Zeke?
But
But who you know him from?
Who you? Really?
Thank you. That's what
you?
that's what I'm
Really?
trying to say. And Tobe too. Tobe, shout out to Tobe. Tobe's the one who introduced me to Jewels.
Well,
Shout out
I
to
ain't know
Tobe.
we was going to see Jewels. I tell you that much.
But the point being, I don't even want credit for none of that shit. I'm just saying because I like to connect the dots. Like for instance, right now, right? I'll give you an example, right? It's a song out right now in Harlem going on, right? And I'm only bringing this up because we're talking about it. My man Fergie Baby. Shout out to Fergie Baby, man. Real dope artist coming out of Harlem. He from my hood and all that shit. I didn't grow up with him. He's an age gap, but he's from my neighborhood. Shout out to Fergie Baby. Real dope artist. And I actually did a song with him. It's going to come out one of these days soon or whatever. And I knew ASAP Ferg, which isn't ASAP Ferg anymore. He's just Ferg, but I just want y'all to know what I'm talking about. And I told ASAP Ferg, I asked ASAP Ferg, and I told him, yo, I think it'd be dope if you get on this song with this dude, Fergie Baby. He's up and coming. He's dope. He's a good lyricist. Plus, he knows how to make music. Fergie Baby, ASAP Ferg heard the song and jumped on it on the remix of one of Fergie Baby's songs, and that shit took off in Harlem. Like, everybody's playing it. It's been doing good. The streams are going well. He signed the Empire. I'm glad I could put that together. But I wouldn't even bring that up. I'm not here to bring it up. It's more like I be trying to help out that makes sense. I'm not making no money off that record. I don't want no credit for it. I'm just saying, look, this nigga dope. ASAP Ferg got the vibe. Put this together. Make Harlem look good. Boom. That's dope to me. But then to try to X you out. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about Ferg or Fergie Baby or anything. We was talking about something else. I just brought that up to say that I'm still out here trying to connect the dots with certain to make them better situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like like Jimmy Iovine. I'm not comparing myself to Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine, like, yo, here go a bag of CDs, Dr. Dre, find somebody. Oh, you like this white? Yeah, he signed us. Let me see if it put y'all two niggas together, see if it makes sense. Look what kind of sense that makes. Jimmy Iovine, another story. He'll come there and sit there and say, yo, Dre, let's make some sneakers. Dre, like, I ain't no fashion. I don't want to make sneakers. Okay, Dre, if you wanted to make something, what'd you make? I like headphones. I like speakers. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll be right back. Go find the technology. Y'all came up with this Beats by Dre. Yeah, I like that. Let's put out. Jimmy Iovine's a dot connector. And that's what I be trying to do. Now, back to what I was originally saying, when I was talking about, when you asked me about Latino Dipset, the reason I went through that whole realm is because Digger was my partner and I was connecting dots, putting everything together. And he was very, very musically inclined and had a really good vision. I remember probably like in 2001, maybe 2000, maybe 1999. I don't even think it's 2001. About 1999, Digger was like, yo, you know, one of these days, all these tapes and CDs going to be obsolete. And all you're going to need is a computer to get music. And we looked at the like,
it's crazy.
What the fuck is you talking about, man? Just a computer. Yeah, he said that shit like in 1999. And I remember looking at him like, yo, think he the Jetsons, man. Fuck is he talking about, man?
At the end of the day, hip-hop is still one of the biggest business engines in entertainment. And most people only see the music, not the structure behind it. What stands out in this whole Cameron conversation is how often success in the music industry comes down to relationships, timing, and who actually puts the pieces together behind the scenes. Now, whether you agree with every opinion or not, there is something real about the idea of being a connector in the industry that runs on connections. And in a space where catalogs, streaming revenue, brand deals, and ownership splits can turn into a multi-million-dollar outcome, the business side matters just as much as the records. Now, here's a quick business fact for y'all. Over 75% of the music industry revenue today comes from streaming, licensing, and publishing rights rather than physical or one-time sales. Now, that shows how much control over catalogs and connections now defines long-term wealth. That's why these conversations hit different. It's not just about Dipset or Cameron as an artist. It's about how influence gets built, who gets remembered, and how business decisions shape legacy over time. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Cameron should be appreciated more for the business side of what he built with Dipset and the connections he made in hip hop? And when you look at Dipset as a whole, do you think the group's legacy is stronger because of the music itself or because of the business and cultural impact Cameron and the crew created together? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.